Hello, I'm Ileana Birmingham, and this is my Power of Commonalities presentation. So what are the commonalities in education? Well, a couple of them are pop culture and the different trends. So for pop culture in today's society, I decided to note on the increased use of social media, influencers, and gaming. The increased use of social media has made it so that a lot more people can easily access these different trends, and seeing it on your TikTok or your Instagram really makes it so that you're more likely to do these things. Also, the rise of influencers has made it so they are also spreading these different trends, so it makes it a lot more easy to recognize the different pop culture references. And also, gaming has also affected our society because we have games that we all play as a generation, and so it really helps with that. So then different trends, social media being a huge one, and also the increased use of AI to do literally anything for you, and also clothing trends. We are seeing more trends now from back in the 80s and 90s, earlier clothing styles. Even the Met Gala was a great example of that. Also, AI, being able to use ChatGPT to write anything, give you ideas for an essay, or even just a brownie recipe. The different trends across generations have all began to be a commonality in education. Also, different slang, which is different words that allow for more togetherness between generations. We have a lot more slang because of the increased use of social media that allows us to have a lot of different words and phrasing that's pretty specific to Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and then now currently Gen Beta. And then student cultures. We, as being Gen Z myself, I feel like we are a lot more into politics and reformation. We want to see a better world for us when we are adults, and also when we are able to raise kids into the world. We want to see a better reformation in our political standpoints. Also with gaming, I already mentioned that, but students have a lot more common cultures, whether it's just asking somebody to play a game with you or having a group together, so that's what you can do. We have seen a lot more of those, and also religious practice. A lot of people who have their religions are going to be drawn to being friends with people from church because it's a safe standpoint that you know you can be friends with. So how do these commonalities affect classroom learning? Pop culture has the increased use of phones and increased interaction over social media. A lot more students in these schools are using their phones and also sending TikToks to each other during class. It has helped with pop culture. Different trends have led to bullying if you're not exactly on point with a trend, and also the use of AI for bad. You can use it to write your entire essay for you or completely skip an assignment. Help with your math problem so you're not actually doing the learning that you need. Slang has the language gap between teachers and students. With this language gap, you don't really know what a person is saying. And also the use of derogatory language. You can hear a lot more common curse words and slurs being used in everyday conversations and hallways. But also with student culture, we have more of a reformation in politics. We're caring more about the things that matter to us. So that's also really important. So how can we influence these commonalities? We need to be able to accept the different generations. You're not going to be raised in the same way, and people are going to be different from how you were raised. But in the end, they are still a living, breathing human being. So they still need to be treated with kindness and respect. And then we also need to apply lessons to fellow cultures. Different cultures and different generations have these different lessons that they need to learn along the way, and we need to influence these as future teachers. Then these are my preferences. Thank you.